move right along. I'm going to call our next speaker for the evening, Brother C. Ray Hill, Grand Sheik of Temple number 20, Pontiac, Michigan.
If I could hear you body voice again, if I could hear his tender voice again, oh yes, how happy I would be. It would mean so much to me if I could hear you body voice again. We used to sit and worry. That's right. We used to sit and pout. We used to wish that we were there. We don't do that anymore. True Ali brought the truth, that holy and divine prophet. If I could hear True Ali voice again, if I could hear True Ali's voice again, if I could hear his tender voice again, how happy I would be. It would mean so much to me if I could hear True Ali's voice again.
Islam.
Islam.
Islam means peace. Islam is a very simple faith. There's just certain things that Islam requires that you do. You have to recognize what your duties are when you practice Islam. Because we have a supreme duty when we practice Islam. See, we need to understand that Prophet Noble to Ali, he did more for us than what we think. It was him who taught us about the great God Allah. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who let you know who made you. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who let you know that you was made in his image and after his likeness. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who let you know that you was a Moorish American. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who let you know why you was a Moorish American. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who taught you how to be yourself. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who gave us our religion. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who let us know what day our holy day is on. It was Prophet Noble to Ali who came to let us know who Jesus was. He came to start us to thinking. He the one let us know it's to Allah alone belong worship, adoration, thanksgiving, and praise. It was by way of Prophet Noble to Ali that you learned that all people worship Allah alone, but all the people see him not alike. Every nation has a name for Allah. Every nation has a name for Allah. Does that change the fact that he's not God? That's what we have to understand in this electrifying age. Men are without complete knowledge of where they are going. They don't know what the end gonna be. But we found out what the end gonna be. Allah lean on and victory is sure. Ain't no failure for the human soul. Yeah, we going through a human experience. Why? We creators and make our own. If it wasn't for our will becoming a sluggish will, hey, we may not be in the predicament that we in right now. That's why Allah had to send us a prophet who came to show us the possibilities of man. To let us know what I have done, all men can do, and what I am, all men shall be. You just got to have faith. That's something that you know. And once it's something that you know, you have to be what you know. See, we learned from Prophet Noble to Ali, when we read about the lessons when he was Jesus, carnal men want not the light. They love the dark. And when the light shine in the dark, they comprehend it not. That's why we need revealers of the light. You got to reveal the light to those that sit in the dark. Did somebody reveal the light to you when you was in the dark? You know Negro is a name given to a river in West Africa by Moors because it contained black water. Other people don't know what Negro is. But now you do, if you didn't know. And you can go find that same river over here, where we at home. Prophet Noble Ali told you the Europeans are 3,000 miles away from home. But because we have been so conditioned to believe what the precept told us so, and so we know, now a mastermind have to come and raise your thoughts above all the carnal things that the precept gave you. You have to ask yourself, are you what you believe that other people should be? Men need a pattern for their lives. They love to follow. Being that you know that, hey, I know what to get you. How did the prophet get us all? We didn't accept these creed and principles when it was first brought to us. Not some of us, we rejected the faith. I only can speak from experience because of what we saw. Then you learn Prophet Noble Ali say we're not to prejudice the mind of the public against this holy and divine movement. Prophet Noble Ali said we are to brighten the hopes of our youth in order that their courage be increased to dare and do wondrous things. Prophet Noble Ali say the third and fourth generation gonna see the good of his works. How are they gonna see it if we ain't uplifting them? We gotta teach those things necessary to make our members better citizens. These children that's dying in the city of Chicago, this is our Mecca. We at home. Protected. We have parents that say, well, we didn't have no instructions on how to raise our sons and daughters. Now you do. Prophet that took away all the excuses. Say, hold the instructions for thy children. He tell you what to do as a mother. Dear mothers, teach these lessons to your little ones. And then he lets you know as a father, dear father, by these lessons you can set your household in order and your children will learn to love instead of to hate. He let you know it's all right. We accepted some of that other stuff you didn't know if it was all right. But now I'm telling you, we got something that's right. We got something that probably say, I give you something you can shout about. But how are we going to change the conditions of the people until we change the conditions of ourselves? For what purpose was the Moorish Science Temple of America founded? That's what we must do. But you first and foremost must uplift yourself because you are a part of humanity. Then you can show ones, hey, this is what I've done. This is how I got to where I am. We got to show men so they can see the light, walk in the light, and be the light. The time is now. We can't allow our children, young men and women, to keep going on to the soul plane before the parents. He said, consider thou our parent. He said, the importance of thy trust. He said, the being thou hast produced, it is thy duty to support. And if you as a man haven't been doing your fatherly duty, it's more to it than just giving them some finance. Give him some understanding that go along with that finance so that his wealth can increase. He said the third or fourth generation gonna see the good of my works. We gotta let them see it. We gotta tell them to put the guns down. It ain't nothing but an idol. And then they gave it a name, and then they worship it, and they doing all type of things in certain names and not realizing. We told them, you rather get caught with it than get caught without it, but they didn't tell you it was consequences and repercussions when you get caught with it. What did Jesus say that will make you free? Well, tell it to them. We've been there. We've done that. Let them know it's a better way. Let them know that their conditions can be better. Let them know that the things they see ain't nothing but reflexes disappearing, and while the ethers vibrate so-and-so, conditions change, they disappear. You better look and see what the life expectancy for our young boys and girls in the city of Chicago. Even though Atlanta is leading the country in the murder rate. See, why we get upset after certain things that happen, We should have preventative measures in place before it happens. We want to march afterwards. What about marching before it? He arms you with resolution. He say, employ it in our wives. Be wise in our happy. That's why we ain't happy, because we ain't employing what he gave you. Learn that the advantage lies not in possessing a good thing, but in knowing how to use it. That same hotel that sister walked into the freezer, where was her friends at? Our friends always there any other time. That same hotel we stayed in last year. If our children ain't safe, how our nation gonna be safe? We gotta preserve this. And it's only gonna come through them. But we gotta teach them right. Everything we know thus far came from our mother and our father. Did she do a good job with us? She fashioned your manners and example on her own. How you think you know about common courtesy and opening the door and say yes ma'am and no ma'am and how you doing today, sister? And is you all right today, sister? And is there anything I can do for you, sister? How you doing, brother? Can I help you? We got to start helping. Look what Prophet Noble Jew Ali did in 1913, 1925, 1926, 1928. And look what happened in 1929. And we standing here in 2017. Say, wake up, you sleepyhead Moors. He gonna stop the European from thinking and start you to thinking for your own good.
Yes, sir.
He let you know where the meeting place is at. Behold a part of Allah himself within thee. You just got to search it by his faculties and know it by his virtues. That's all. That's all you got to do. It's a talent that's been committed to your charge. You're responsible. When your lips are sealed in the day of judgment, ain't going to be no talking. That's to let us know we should get out of the talking now and start getting into the doing. Because they looking for the prophet. And we supposed to represent the prophet with the highest degree of intelligence. What we got on represent power. And they know it. When they see you with that turban, they see you with that fez, they see you with that costume, they know they are aware. And we have to be aware. Men need a pattern for their lives. These little brothers, they looking for fathers.
Yes, sir.
And those brothers, those of us, we think we ain't got no children, Allah put you in a position to let you know you are a father. Season their mind. Season it. Let them know don't go down the path that some of us that went down that some of our parents told us not to do it and we did it anyway because we thought they didn't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let them know that we can do better.
That's right.
Let them know that change is here because it only means to alter and make different.
All right.
Certain things you don't like that you don't want to see, you just change it. Change it in yourself. Make it better for yourself. And then it become better for others. But Moors, we got to help these children.
Yes, sir.
We got to help them. We got to teach them.
Yes,
We
sir.
got to show them. Quit letting the television teach them.
That's it.
They say tell a vision. Whose vision is they telling?
Yes, yes.
It ain't dealing with our history.
No.
It ain't telling the truth that we know.
That's right.
It ain't just flicking the picture of how we know Jesus to be.
That's right.
We know about the genealogy. We know about the bloodline. We know we ain't seeking no place on the earthly throne. But the eyes of men can see it now.
Oh.
None but the pure in heart can recognize the king. None but the pure in heart can enter. But to teach men to be pure in heart, you yourself must be pure in heart.
All right.
But we striving for purity in life. That's why we come to the temple to wash, to cleanse.
Yes.
But guess who's going to introduce the right symbolic? See? It's us. That's why we got these lessons for the first time in ages. These secrets going to deliver some people.
Yes, they are.
It's going to ransom some people. In other words, going to set some people free. But you got to know what's going to set you free. See, these teachings start you to think.
Yes.
See, when Jesus was telling, they may say, oh, heaven we have heard, but when it's so far away and we must live so many lives before we reach that place, he say, your thoughts are wrong. Say, your heaven ain't far away. It's not a place of meets and bounds. It's not a country to be reached. He told them it's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. He say, what? He say, just open up the windows of your heart. And like a flood of light of heaven will come. They say, hold it, wait a minute. Now somebody else done told us something. See, you learn in the lessons, the precept told us so, and thus we know. You learn that before you get to the next aspect of it. The prophet is trying to take us back to the mind state of our forefathers so we can be good citizens, law-abiders. When we look at the Constitution, it tells us we are teaching our people the nationality and divine creed. That they don't know. Quit assuming people know.
All right.
People always be running around be pretending. That's why they call them actors. An actor ain't nothing but a pretender. He playing a character of a role or whatever they designed for him to play, and he fit into it, and then he do it, and then somehow people get infatuated with some of the roles that they see, and they want to play it. Art want to imitate life. But we're supposed to be imitating Prophet Noble Ali. We better brighten the hopes of our youth. We better do what our prophet said. Everything that happened in Texas, that's a testimony of that which is to come. We stand for the specific grand principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We're supposed to be fortified by the impregnable doctrine. We upright, independent, and fearless. What you fearing? What you afraid of? You know what you got to do. You got a duty. You duty bound to serve your near kin. Those who are no kin, the stranger at your gate, the foe who seeks to do you harm. You duty bound to assist the poor and help the weak. You duty bound. You ain't supposed to covet nobody else's wealth. If you want Allah to use you, you say, then with your tongue the Holy One will speak. See, after you did all that, sacrifice of blood Allah does not want, even though triumphs and empires are the rewards for murderers. See, you know the truth now. They can't keep it from you no more. I'm reading from the Holy Quran, the more science temple of America. I give honors to everything. Because when man honors man, he honors Allah. And what man does for man, he keep doing things for people without looking for nothing in return. Quit wanting to do things out of fear. We got some stuff we got to practice. This is some stuff we got to teach because we are part and parcel of the government, and this is a certain type of life they're looking for us to live. That's why we got to practice it. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice must be proclaimed and practiced by, he ain't say some, he said all members of the Moorish Science of America. You ain't got to, you want to pick and choose when you want to practice certain principles. Don't be no hypocrite. Allah scorned deceit. If you lead me in the right and teach me in the right, the good that they do will be attributed to you in the judgment. Y'all know how many people we done led astray? So it'd be like, hey, no, don't go down there. No, why not, man? Just listen to them. Now, if they don't listen, that's on them.
Praise Allah.
Just like when we didn't listen, it was on us. Prophet say, my sheep know the sound of my voice, and the stranger will not follow. If you see people not following the laws, if you see people not practicing the principles, if you see people not adhering to the divine instruction, they just let you know they're not of his flock. He told you those who were against me 2,000 years ago are against me today. He let you know in the book who was against them. He let you know about Pilate, Caiaphas, and all the other ruling Jews. He let you know what they did. He let you know, hey, we're going to make it right with Pilate for the breaking of the seal. They let you know they've been doing bribery for a long time. So don't think they ain't. That's why the prophet told us, if you ain't careful, some of your own brothers will put you in slavery. So we got these 18 missing years. And when you start to wake them up, the prophet told you who's going to be coming in last. And he told you what the European going to be doing, be beating them upside his head. Why? Only time you ever get beaten is when you don't do exactly what you're supposed to do, or you don't follow it according to the letter of the law, and something go wrong and it don't go like how it's supposed to go.
All right, Lord.
I'm going to read chapter 23. Holy instructions for thy children. Sisters say they ain't had nothing. Our mama say they ain't had nothing. Well, that's what the sisters got it now. We can give it to the children now. We can give it to our daughters now, so they can know. Brothers say we can create a God. It's right here. All you got to do is follow. Say, consider thou our parent. The importance of thy trust, the being thou hast produced, is thy duty to support. Upon thee also it dependeth whether the child of thy bosom be a blessing or a curse to thyself, a useful or a worthless member of the community. Prepare him early with instructions, and season his mind with the masters of truth. Watch the bent of his inclination, set him right in his youth. And let no evil habits gain strength with his years. So shall he rise like a cedar on the mountain. His head shall be seen above the trees of the forest. A wicked son is a reproach to his father, but he that doeth right is an honor to his gray hairs. The soil is thy own, let it not want cultivation. The seed which thou sow, that also shall thou reap. Teach him obedience, and he shall bless thee. Teach him modesty, and he shall not be ashamed. Teach him gratitude, and he shall receive benefits. Teach him charity, and he shall gain love. Teach him temperance, and he shall have health. Teach him prudence, and fortune shall attend him. Teach him justice, and he shall be honored by the world. Teach him sincerity, and his own heart shall not reproach him. Teach him diligence, and his wealth shall increase. Teach him benevolence, and his mind shall be exalted. Teach him science, and his life shall be useful. Teach him religion, and his death shall be happy. Peace.
Peace. Islam, who has a white Pathfinder, and I think the license is 2963, meaning it parked down at the school? Is that anybody here that, okay, talk to the mufti as a white Pathfinder. Islam, I would like to thank Brother C. Radio, Grand Sheik of Temple number 20, Pontiac, Michigan.
Why is it hard to understand? He was divinely prepared. Why is it hard to understand?
Got better, and no, I never met you on this carnal flesh.